What is going on, everybody? So, I'm going to be talking about why the hell does President Nieto of Mexico continue to call and set up these meetings with Donald Trump? Donald Trump is like, look, there's no point of you calling me if you're not going to pay for that wall. Stop harassing me. I'm all about money, and I need that money to build this wall, and that's what you need to do. We need that one-time payment, and that's just what it is. So let me just give you guys a bit of information between the U.S. and Mexico business-wide. Mexico is the world's second largest consumer of American products. So they pretty much consume and buy a lot of American products. It's the second largest customer in the world when it comes to the U.S. So not only that, but the U.S. takes 80% of Mexico's exports. So what that pretty much means in a nutshell is that 80% of Mexico's goods goes to the U.S. There used to be good trading partners, or they used to be good trading partners. I don't know up until now in this point, but right now, Donald Trump has signed the executive order to start construction on building that damn wall. President Nieto is still continuously trying to call Donald Trump, trying to have him not build that wall and cancel out that order. Donald Trump is not going to do that. But it's like, look, Nieto, have some damn dignity in your damn country. Stop, being up under Donald Trump, trying to be his best friend or trying to play buddy buddy with him. Because at the end of the day, Donald Trump is going to do his best to try to make these Americans happy and carry out his campaigns before he was elected. That's just the logic behind it. But besides that, what I think about that is that, damn, it sucks because I know it's gonna hurt the economy for Mexico. Now, let me explain why. Now, the administration, Trump's administration, his name was Spicer. Spicer, he works with the Donald Trump administration. He said one idea how we can get that money from Mexico is if we charge a tax on importing goods from Mexico into the United States. So I believe in 2015, if I'm not quoted, they imported into the U.S. a little more than $50 billion worth of goods. So if you put a 20% tax on that, that's $10 billion in import tax. So that's just one idea that the Trump administration suggested. That was just an idea. Now Trump said, you know what? Fuck that. No, I want to hit them hard, and especially I want to hit those Mexican illegal immigrants where it hurts. So they want to work in our country illegally. I'm gonna tax the hell out of them. So pretty much going back to my other video explaining that Donald Trump wants to tax the hell out of wire transfers or money transfers to foreign countries. He specifically wants to target Mexico. So he said that, you know what? Let's put that tax on money transfers via Western Union and via MoneyGram, and any money being transferred to Mexico from a Mexican immigrant here in the United States. Let's tax the hell out of them because they've sent over 25, I believe, $million, either 25 million or 25 billion. I'll put the link in the description. You guys can read the full article. But if they're sending let's say $25 billion to Mexico within 1 year, that's a shitload of money. So Donald Trump said, I want to hit them where it hurts. And for all of the illegal U.S. migrants or undocumented migrants in the U.S., they want to send money. Let's tax the hell out of them because we're going to get this money to build out that damn wall. So those are just two major ideas to receive the money to compensate for the wall. But until then, guess who's going to be paying for that wall? You guys. The reason why? Because he's going to take money from federal funding or federal income tax. So for all of you legal workers out there, when you guys receive those checks and you guys see the deductions and you look at what was taken out when it comes to federal income tax, a portion of that is going towards the wall. Now, that's just another idea, or that's not an idea. That's what's going to happen until he receives or the compensation from the undocumented workers out here in Mexico. So that's just an update on that. And all hell is breaking loose because it's going to affect the economy out here in Mexico, because there's a lot of families and people that depend on money being sent from their families in the United States here to Mexico. And again, as the dollar appreciates and the peso gets weaker, they're getting a lot of money, their families here in Mexico. So if Donald Trump decides to put a very huge tax on wire transfers, whew, damn, that's gonna be incredible. He's really going after those the Mexican workers out there. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Again, in a nutshell, you guys are going to be paying for the border tax, and you guys will be compensated according to him, or reimbursed when Mexico gets taxed on their goods. But for now, the idea is looking at the federal income tax from the U.S. citizens. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And when it comes to the president of Mexico out here, man, have some damn dignity in your country. Stop, sucking up to Donald Trump, trying to call off these policies, because Donald Trump is, man, you can't bargain with this dude when it comes to the American citizens. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. That's just an update. And if you guys want me to do a current event news channel, what's going on between the U.S. and Mexico specifically, because it affects you guys out there and out here where I'm at, which is in Mexico, of course. I'll do that for you guys too. So let me know if you guys want me to create a current event news channel or a series or whatnot to keep you guys up on game. All right, Negrito Grande, vale pues. Let me know what you guys think. Comments below. And subscribe for all my new people that watch this video. Yeah, I'm out.